What's going on, guys? Your boy Itstooblunt back in the building. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Chilling. Just scrolling down YouTube, and I see my boy Dave just dropped the song Question Time on his own channel. If you guys want to go and check this out, this dropped 5 hours ago. So the link will be in the description down below. Let's see what Dave is questioning on this song here.
Question for the new Prime Minister. How do you have a heart so sinister? How are we so wasteful when people are dying in Somalia, Afghanistan, Egypt, Libya? The irony is we have no business in Syria, but kids are getting killed for all the business in Syria.
Same with America.
They try and tell you that it's ISIS. In their attempts at killing it, how many civilians died? So what's the difference between us and them? When you got drones killing kids just touching 10, then when a bomb goes
Same
off,
here in America.
Politicians lost like that last strike, it didn't kill 100 men. You ain't the same as them, but all that fuel for the fire is what you gave to them and what you take from them.
Same here in America, man. It's the same thing that's going on.
All my life I know my mum's been working, in and out of nursing, struggling, hurting. I just find it fucked that the government is struggling to care for a person that cares for a person. So where's the discussion on wages and budgets, how they made them redundant? When I was a young'un, the letters in her car said my mum was overdraft, but somehow I still had dinner money in my pocket. And even the little things like ordering pizza were probably the reason for overtime in the evening. 5 till 10, 6 hours of sleeping.
That's
for 22
deep.
years my mum was doing it cleaning, dreaming that her kids would have a better life, going bed at night, struggling with getting by. That's the reality for millions of people in a nation where a lot of us were looking for a second try.
Hey.
A question for the new Prime Minister, and please tell me if I'm being narrow-minded, but how do we spend so much money on defense and weapons to wage war when the NHS is dying, bursting at the
Same
seams?
here, man.
What about the people that voted for us to leave for the money that it would see? 350 million we give to the EU every week that our health service needs. But now them politicians got what they wanted. Can you see an empty promise or a poster on the street? Nurses in tears because they're working every hour of the week and they still don't have the money that they need. You brought the heart of the nation to its knees. Underpaid, understaffed, overworked and overseen by people who can't ever understand how it feels to live life like you and me. Patients lying in the corridors because doctors can't even find a bed for them to sleep. I remember A&E and all them sick screams.
Hold up.
A little girl.
I gotta play that bar back because wait. He just said
You and me. Patients lying in the corridors because doctors can't even find a bed for them to sleep. I remember A&E and all them sickening screams of a little girl.
Like seriously, this doesn't relate to here in America, but this does relate to the Bahamas, man. What I'm trying to say is, because when my mom had her stroke the first, second, and the third time, it's the reason why I really wanted to sue the hell out of that hospital that they had up there. But she literally had to wait in the lobby for like it wasn't 3 hours, it was like 8 hours. She had to wait to actually get into a hospital bed and another few hours to actually see a doctor. She saw a doctor the next day. So think about it, your mom has a stroke, she can't talk, she's like fit, like it was crazy, man. It's effed up how the healthcare system is over there.
Them to sleep. I remember A&E and all them sickening screams of a little girl waiting for a surgeon to be seen. Privatized healthcare, guns for police, increased uni fees. Is this what they're selling us? Well, let me remind you, just in case you've forgotten, that we live in Great Britain, not in Donald Trump's America. Speaking of America, state and the president, with all due respect, I've got something to say to them. I just find it funny you can't give a hand to Palestine, but you can trade whole arms with Saudi Arabia.
Yep. They don't want to stop those trades from going on because that's how they're making their money, man. How you gonna be fueling them, man?
Look.
That's
I
a
got a
hypocrisy.
question for the new Prime Minister. At Grenfell Tower, your response was ridiculous. You hid like a coward behind your 5 million, dodged responsibility and acted like you're innocent. And I can see you're terrified. You're not good at telling lies. I'm getting why you stay away from everything that's televised. You look like a robot and you don't speak with any life. It feels to me like any guy in press could have said them lines. Imagine going to the council for the safety of your block and you got kids but they're ignoring you at every time. Everyone who knew about that cladding should really be going prison under rule of joint enterprise. But if it ain't a little kid with a knife, I bet that judge is going easy when he's giving him time. They don't deserve to be free. Any builder MP that knew about the conditions but did it to save I listened to the things that the residents had seen, I was so shocked I couldn't even speak. Families they know that had died in their sleep. How you choke on the smoke when you're struggling to breathe. The glow
is that the Grenfell Tower? I think he's talking about.
The crackling, the popping, and the muffled out screams. The fear in the eyes of a man that was trapped who jumped 15 floors from the tower to the street. I could only hear a fraction of the pain and the grief. Closing my eyes, trying hard not to cry.
A Grenfell Tower.
The face of a man when a woman from the flat said his neighbor was alive. No help from the council in keeping any list or the people that survived, his neighbors and peers. And for that whole meeting, I could see that he was trying, so his smile was an island in a sea full of tears. Look, I got a message for our old Prime Minister, David Cameron. I mean, you fucked us, resigned, and sneaked out the firing line. I wanna know how you managed it. And are you bathing in the sun while them papers have a run at the woman that you left here to handle it? You gonna teach a little lad to be the man that's got a plan, and then the moment that it fails to abandon it? Damn. Bullies in his school.
So people like David Cameron.
Class, can you feel his embarrassment? I mean, you never gave a fuck about the youth, and that's the truth. There's no sympathy for you or your cabinet. I really wish I could have seen how you were scrambling when you lost the referendum that you had to win. I feel like politicians are all addicts in a big fat game, but it's lives that you gamble with. I've got a question for the leader of the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn. Where do you want to take the country to? Honestly, I want to put my trust in you, but you can understand why if I got trust issues. Do you really have the faith of your party? Do you really have faith in the party that will come with you? And how do you plan on keeping all the promises? Man, if I'm being honest, sir, I'm struggling to get with it. I just ain't getting it. Everybody's great until you get them into office, and then guys start forgetting things. Prove to us you're different. Don't promise me anything. Go and get justice for a Sean Charles and Edison. And if you haven't had the thought to vote yet or protest because you don't really see the progress, I hope you know that what they're saying is affecting us. The small steps are way better than no steps.
Dave is speaking the truth on this one, man. It's so freaking relatable. I really had no idea that you guys were basically almost going through the same thing that we are down here with Trump and I guess Theresa. Is it Theresa May? Who's her name? Yeah, man. That's pretty crazy how they got guess elected at the same time. Two different countries, similar situations. I guess we probably have it worse with this guy because he just talks a lot and has no self-control and insults poor people. And yeah, man, if you guys haven't been seeing his updates, the updates with how he reacted to the hurricane in Puerto Rico, which is a U.S. territory, they are citizens there. How long it took him to get there. He went golfing before he went to go and visit them. You don't often see this in artists around his age, but enough about the age of Dave, even though it is sick that he's talking about this. Let's talk about what he's talking about here with you guys' situation. And it's just so crazy how in politics, I'm just a regular human, and from my perspective, from a regular, law-abiding citizen of wherever I live, from my perspective, it just seems like they get up there and they start to screw people over. Basically, they probably take care of their family, but major corporations who are paying them to pass laws and do this and that, they value their money over the well-being of its country's citizens. So that's kind of messed up. And with the healthcare system in the Bahamas, you guys haven't seen bad yet. I'm telling you, we have basically one hospital in the whole of the Bahamas, maybe two, but there's one major hospital. One is in Freeport, but that's a lot smaller. But we have basically one major hospital in the entire Bahamas. That kind of gives you a perspective on how bad healthcare is over there when you have one hospital. So yeah, man, this leave some talks in the comment section down below, so because I want to know what you guys are going through. Like, I want to see what you guys think about this new prime minister and stuff like that. So yeah, just let me know what you guys are thinking about the situation here. And I'm not gonna be responding to any comments about requesting and doing this song and that song. That's not what I'm looking for right now. I just want to see a dialogue in the comment section about this song, because I seriously sometimes get tired of just seeing requests when the video is not even about a request. It's about an actual song and feedback from it. People just comment requests and leave as if the video didn't have anything to do with a topic or something. But anyway, man, if you guys want to check this one out, the link will be in the description down below. Dave is keeping it as real as ever, man, and I definitely see Dave in a few years being one of the legendary kids that started rapping at a younger age and made it really far. He's on a different vibe, and I respect that, man. But it's Too Blunt, and I'm signing out. Peace.